I want you to really see the intro of this game. It just opens, and the song just plays. Hello, I'm Mango. Welcome to my Fisharium. Yep, this is a game called Mango's Fisharium. It's really, I mean, the game speaks for itself. Like, I don't even need to say anything. I could just go cold open. I'm gonna do a cold open next time. The game will explain its own name. This is a game that was sent by a developer of the game, and this game is coming to the Steam Fishing Fest very soon. I think it's either releasing, is what they said, or it's going to be like another demo. I'm not really sure, but yeah, this is apparently the Steam Fishing Fest that's going to begin at some point in time. I don't really know when, but you can actually see. What's funny is you can see when the next fests are going to happen, because if you go to the Steam developer site, this is not privileged information. You just go to the Valve developer site and you go to the next fest section, and it lists every single one that you can apply to be a part of. So, or they reach out to you. It's like either or. They'll like do either or, but they will always list them beforehand. Usually by like months. But yeah, it's a game called Mango's Fisharium. As far as I can tell, it seems to be an idle fishing game, but I don't know what that means, because fishing is already idle. So how much more idle can you really get with this? Hello, Mango. Well, there's nothing here at the moment. I was hoping you could help me. Yes, I was hoping you could help me too, actually. This Fisharium needs, well, fish. Let's start catching some at the nearest fishing area. What is this? The music is amazing. Like, just listen to this music. Can I just pump the volume and just for you to just listen to the music? This is really good. Oh, they're getting nasty with it. Ooh. It's actually really good. Wait. If it had any more detail, I think Thundercat could sue them, right? But it's like that's the vibe that they're going for, and it absolutely works. It feels like I'm just listening to like a Thundercat song. Penis music. The thoughts of my chat are not my own, okay? Unlike streamer, unlike chat. This is not. Obviously, gonna catch a fish. It's not penis music. It is penisy, but it's not penis music. It has more soul than the penis music. The sky and the weather feels so good. I'm so pumped. I have a good feeling that we'll catch lots of fish today. Good luck. Click the cast your fishing line. I'm gonna go red. Is red good? Uh-oh. Oh, I got him. We have one herring, one anchovy. This is the best fishing game ever. Because fishing is fundamentally about patience, right? My brother best describes fishing as he's there not for the act of catching the fish, but just to be there. And I'm like, are you and your wife doing okay, man? So it's like, I don't know why you do it, but you know, I get the feeling sometimes where you want to be somewhere else and you just want to be in your own space where you think about things, you know? I get that, but you know, I love my wife, so I'm not really sure. The bay. Anyway, so now we have the fish, now that we have some fish, we can open the Fisharium. Yes! Let's upgrade the Fisharium to bring in customers. Oh yeah, wait, we have customers? Oh. You are just running an aquarium. Go and catch more fish and let's work together to build the greatest Fisharium ever. This is a great game. Don't forget to have fun. Good luck. This is an amazing game. It's like Digseum, but for fish. Remember when I played Digseum, but you were digging for things? This is just Digseum, but for fish. And the fish give you money because people come to see the fish. This is amazing. So move your mouse left and right. Oh, oops. Oh, once you catch something, it starts to go back up. Okay, so you want to go as low as you can by going all the way through everything without touching any fish. I actually had, at some point, had the thought to myself, I wanted to bring Missy to go and see some fish, because what's interesting about animals is that I don't think my dog has ever seen a real fish in her entire life, right? And it's not for lack of trying. It's just, I want you to think about this for your pet animals, right? Most of them are born in a house and stay within a house their entire life. Well, barring when they go for like a walk and stuff. But very few of them actually get to see other living animals, except for maybe squirrels or something, right? And even a squirrel for the first time freaks them out because they're like, what the hell is this thing? Your dog has probably never seen a fish. But when I looked at aquariums that were dog friendly, there were none. And I think to myself, why? It's not like the dog can eat the fish. They're behind the glass, buddy. Like there's no risk of them eating the fish. Oh, look, so now I get 40% more money from the customers. Like, look at this. Hey, I got this email from EVRAC. What? Do I know who that is? No. So the Mango's Fisharium can be played using either a keyboard or a joystick. You can activate joystick mode by pressing the arrow/directional keys or enter. Alternatively, you can enable it from the settings menu. Just click the gear button at the top. That's all it said. I hope you understand what the email meant. Because I don't. Imagine being a game character and you get like a fourth wall breaking email or like a message, and they go, you can go and do this thing by going into the settings menu. It's like, what does that even mean? This is probably the perfect fishing game that I've ever seen before. Sorry, I need $1,000 to unlock a shallow reef. I haven't even seen a crab yet. A lot of fishing games can get a little complicated with their mechanics, IMO. Like, way too complicated. A lot of fishing games can focus a lot on, the act of throwing your line, reeling things in, of baiting the fish. I don't want to bait fish, I'm busy baiting my own fish. I don't want to bait the fish too, yeah? I want to just catch the fish and then just have the fish. It's why web fishing, I think, was so successful as well, because web fishing was fundamentally a simple fishing game that had no complex mechanics insofar as up until the fish hit your line. But the complexity was all in idle fashion. You chose your bait, you would sit there and wait for things to pop open, but it was primarily MSN with avatars. Primarily it was an MSN game with really interesting looking avatars and a lot of customization in a multiplayer setting that eventually died because of hackers. So it's like, it was a fun little social experiment that I think worked out very, very well. And this game is very similar to that, where you're not bogged down by the details. Like, it's sometimes, like, I hear what my brother says about fishing, yeah? He showed me this, like, sick reel, and he's like, this is a fly fishing reel, or this is a bobber, or like a low weight reel, and it's like, it's meant to stay up in the water, and when you reel it up, you have to be careful to use your thumb to act as a friction point to slow it down, to slow down the line, but be careful because you can slice your finger off. And I was like, I thought the whole point was just to sit there, because like, we didn't have this stuff way back in the day, right? Back in ye olden times of fishing, you had a stick that you found on the floor, had a little bit of a bend to it, so maybe it was like a young branch, or maybe it was like a branch of like a cedar tree or something. I don't know how trees work. And you just had a line, and that line would be anything. It'd be a piece of thread that you would use to make your clothing. If you didn't, people before the invention of clothing also fished. They also fished. So before the invention of clothing and thread, they would also fish. So you would probably use reed or something. Like, you would probably use something that was string-like. You might even have used like a tapeworm, because back then I imagine humanity was infested by tapeworms. And that's all you needed, man. And then I look at like real life fishing, and I'm like, you guys have overcomplicated the entire business, because the whole point of fishing is just to be there. And so when my brother says that he just wants to be there, I don't think he's telling the truth. And I think he is having marital problems. Because he also tells me that he has this really cool reel where you have to put your finger in there to try and stop it. And I'm like, I don't know. Are you okay, man? Anyways, I feel like this is a good representation of what fishing is about. It's also very, you can tell that I've gotten into the addictive state. There's a lot of dopamine hits in trying to get the fish. There's just enough mechanics to keep you hooked, and there's just enough of a reward for playing well to make you feel like you're doing something meaningful and like good with your time. Especially after my rant about not having enough time. I literally went from doing a rant about not having enough time in my life and feeling like I'm going to die before I ever finish any of my ambitions to doing this. So I mean, this is but I've chosen this for myself. We're gonna go so deep. I'm gonna go so deep. You've never seen someone go even deeper. You saw a competition video where people stuffed their fish with weights to win. Yeah, like that to me, I feel like those people have missed the point of fishing. Like, winning at a fishing competition, unless Cabela himself. Who is Cabela, a real person? Do any of you know what Cabela is? Are there any fishing stands in the chat? Do any of you know what Cabela is? Do you know about the Big Bass Pro Shop? Is this a Canadian thing actually? Is chain known for its large wilderness theme is the Bass Pro Shop Cabela's. Is this a Canadian thing? We sell, it's like the one place. I'm not even kidding you. The Bass Pro Shop is the one place in Canada where you can buy a sick crossbow. Don't ask me how I know. I think you need a license and it might be illegal. But anyways, what I'm saying is, okay, I think it's crazy to me that people will cheat at a fishing game because you need Cabela. Is Cabela a real person? Cabela's Inc. is a American retailer that specializes in hunting, fishing, boating. It was founded by Richard N. Cabela. This guy, this guy, him, this. You may not like it, but this is peak predator. Not sorry. Sorry, not predator as in like, you know, like Chris Hansen, take a seat over there, predator, but like predator as in like he is the lion of Lion King. You know what I mean? Like this is his domain. Animals fear him. Animals fear Dick. But yeah, I don't know why people would cheat at a competition because the whole point of fishing is to enjoy the aspect of it. And unless Cabela himself comes down to hand you the golden fishing rod, where every fish that it touches gets instantly impregnated and then multiplies into millions of like other award-winning fish, I don't think it's worth it. Because if you're doing that at that point, are you really having fun with your life? Are you having fun with the activity? It's a bit like streaming. I know that's a crazy thing to say that I'm comparing streaming to fishing, but when you stream, and I always hear this, people are like at like, you know, I can say this because I'm at like 5 views, okay? When people at like 50 views are like, how do I get to like 10,000 views? I'm like, buddy, you haven't even like you can't even view your life for what it is. You know what I mean? Like you haven't even opened your eyes to the truth of what your life is, and that's. You're not even having fun anymore, man. You're just optimizing for some KPIs that you've made up, buddy. Like, the KPIs don't exist. You've made them up on your own. You can just live your life, man. And yet, that's what people do on a daily basis. Everybody seems to want to push for something. They don't want to push for the sake of an ambition or a dream or a purpose. They want to push because of some number that goes up. And to me, that is antithetical to fishing. Because fishing, I don't know what the fuck fishing is. I don't know what it is. I don't know where I'm going with this. I just feel like I'm talking about something. Hey, people, welcome to my aquarium. We have a sand perch. It's from the Bay. Did you know that the Bay in Canada is being sold off? I don't know how to explain this. So in Canada, we have this like large chain of companies, which has been there since the inception of Canada. Basically, this company has been around since like the 1700s. And the Bay was like the retail store of the time and it used to trade beaver pelts, and it was like the Canadian economy. It was the Canadian economy, and it's now being sold off because they went bankrupt. We're into the shallow reef. Why does my boat have a carrot on it? Hey, congrats on your progress. We can reach a new low location. The air here is absolutely different and it feels great. All right, let's go catch some fish. You know what's funny about these emails, by the way? They never tell me. Is that Nemo? Oh my god. Did you know clownfish are immune to poison from the anemone? From the anemone? So that's why they hide within the anemone, because they can't die to the poison. And so they use the poison as a natural deterrent from people who are willing to kidnap them for a goldfish bowl. It's very lore accurate. It's actually surprising to know how lore accurate Finding Nemo was as a movie. They went to very, very great lengths to make that movie a real thing. What was I gonna say? There was something very important that I was going to say. It was on the level of a Zen cone, but like not really a Zen cone, because I don't know how to construct a Zen cone. I know how to construct like a Zen quip, but not a Zen cone. I can't do a Zen koan. I can do a Zen quip. What was it about? What was I talking about? I was talking about life. I was talking about fishing. I was talking about going to new places. I talked about I need to go back to to the aquarium to regain my... Oh, the email. It's always funny to me when people email me games. Because, one, I don't know what you see in me, okay? I see me for who I am. Let's not delude ourselves. I know who I am. Do you know who I am? I don't think you know who I am. Two, they never tell me when I should stop. Like, is there a point that they want me to stop playing their game? So, like, you know, people won't get spoiled on their game? Because this is... I could go with this game forever. I feel like this is a great game to play because this is a backdrop to your life. And this is... But it's not a backdrop game. This is like a focus game. But it's because like fishing is like a backdrop activity. Like you do fishing, and while you're doing fishing, you're also doing something else at the same time. Sponge, please. Look, see, you're vibing. You're vibing to the penis music. Sand perch. Clownfish. I wish there was like details about the fish. I guess it would be kind of weird to add details of the fish. But the one thing that would be funny about this game is if they just wrote some random description of these fish and tried their best to like describe the fish. There's something funny about somebody trying to describe a fish that they've never seen. IMO. Because like you see a picture of a fish, but have you really seen the fish? I don't think so. And I think it'd be funny for somebody to try to describe what a clownfish lives like. You know what it is? If you're the developer of this game, add descriptions to these fish, but don't look up the fish on Wikipedia before you do. Just try your best to write a description of these fish and to convince me that this is a real fish. Some of these fish I don't even know if... I don't believe that they're real. But I swear I've eaten some of them. Oh, you love fishing games. Oh, thank you, Maud. I didn't pay her. I didn't pay her. By the way, she actually stole my money. I didn't pay her to say that. That was her natural reaction. This is a game called Mango's Fisharium. But yeah, sorry, back to the email thing. So they never email me when to stop playing the game, right? And I wonder if that's hubris on their part or a fundamental understanding of me. Do they not believe that I'm good enough to beat their games, or do they know that I'm bad enough that I'll never be able to? Do they genuinely believe that I won't go all the way until the final level and get to the very end and basically spoil you on the entire game, right? I always find that funny. But at the same time, the person who sent me that card ship game, what was it called again? It was like Star something. Lone Star. The team that sent me Lone Star, right? I saw a rare variant of a fish. There was a rare fish. Oh my god, there's shiny fish. This might be the best game ever. Keep your eyes peeled. I'm here to make money, but I'm also here to make my dreams come true of having a shiny fish. But yeah, it's funny to think that they would just give me the game and not say anything about like, you should stop here. And we ask that you don't go beyond Act 5. Because, you know, isn't that what... I've been reading some example emails from game developers that they've sent to other people with way more views. And they're a lot more stringent about what they ask for. And people just trust me. And I don't know why you trust me. I don't know why people trust me. This is the best game ever. We're gonna get so many fish. These fish, I know we've just been in the bay, but I'm trying to get one crab. My goal is to get at least a shiny fish and one crab in this playthrough. Yes! We're in. I like the aspect of the aquarium too. I really enjoyed that they added this random aquarium aspect. Because a lot of these fishing games, right? I've noticed this about a lot of fishing games. You catch the fish and then they never appear ever again. Like they exit. The operating system evicts them from RAM, and you never get to see the fish ever again. And I think to myself, that's sad. That you catch this fish and you spent all this effort trying to catch this fish, and they've been evicted from your RAM. And I think to myself, why? Like, why won't you let me have the satisfaction of playing with the fish in some way, or seeing it, or at least eating it? Like, just let me eat the thing. You know what I mean? But here, they know. They give you an aquarium. It's the same reason why I think web fishing is genius, because you have all these fish in your pocket, but what's the point of even having these fish? Well, it's to put inside the aquarium to show off. Or to hold in your hand so someone can, like, feel it. You ever feel a fish as it's out of water, gasping for air because it can't breathe the air? And so it's trying to find water to survive, and you stare at it in your hands as it gets more and more lifeless? and you hold it like a trophy over your head as if to say, this is mine, I caught this. Fisher people believe that they're hunters, the same way that people who hunt like elephants believe that they're hunters. And I'm going to say this: you've done nothing. The fish people, sorry, not fish people, fisher people. You've done nothing to catch the fish. I'm doing nothing to catch this fish. I have exerted no effort. I have encountered no risk. My life is still my own. The hardest thing that I've done is fill up the gas tank of my boat, cast the line, and go to the fishing store, to the Bass Pro Shop, to buy the bait to put onto my fishing rod. It is fundamentally the least fisher activity. We got a rare! It's over. We have a shiny perch. I almost missed it. It was very close. I almost missed it. Where is it? Hey, where's my shiny? Yes! Oh, yes, I get to show it off. Catch a swordfish and then come talk to me again. You know what's crazy about this? In real life, I wouldn't even dream of catching a swordfish. Imagine violating a beautiful, majestic creature like that. So, what are those people? Fish people. They're really into the fish. Did you know actually that like some people like stick their like here? I don't know how to say this. There's like random blog posts that you can find where, and like Reddit posts where you can find where people put their dicks inside of fish mouths. Like on r/advice 6 years ago by comic book guy 58, I cut my dick when I put it in a fish's mouth that I didn't think had teeth. I was out fishing this morning so I could get myself off with what I caught. The fishleries. I don't want to call them fishleries. I feel like, I mean, to be fair, it is a weird thing to do. Like, it's weird to think that we just kidnap the fish from their homes, and there's nothing that the fish can really do about that. Like, imagine in the middle of the night, you are hungry. Imagine you go out because you're hungry, and you go to your local McDonald's variant, but under the sea. Okay, the McDonald's for fish is like, you know, the anemone, because you either eat the clownfish or you eat the plankton that gets stuck to it, right? So you go there and you go to pick up your order, and then all of a sudden you see like a free hamburger floating inside the water, and you try to eat it, and then you get eaten. Actually, you know what's crazy? I didn't know this. The Krusty Krab. Exactly, the Krusty Krab. Most people who go to fish never eat the fish. Most people who go to fish catch the fish. So the hook catches on to the mouth of the fish. So imagine somebody sticking a needle into your mouth and going into the side of your mouth. And then they just throw the fish back in. They don't even say sorry. They just do it and they just move on and they catch more fish. Sometimes the eyeball. Yeah. It's actually vicious how awful it can feel. And it's just, they don't even eat it. Because, I don't know about you, but in Canada, we have some lakes and rivers that I would never want to touch. Like, I look at the state of, say, the waterfront, and I look at the water, and it smells interesting and it looks cool, but I'm like, I would never want to touch this thing. Because I know what's down there, and I know what I put inside there this morning when I went to the washroom, right? Like, I wouldn't want to be the one to go into that source of water. And so when you catch these fish, you're catching fish from these sources, right? It's literally like the Krusty Krab, where the theory is that Mr. Krabs is making crab meat hamburgers from his fellow crabs. And so we just throw the fish in there, and it's like, what? We just, like, what's the point of doing that? We cut the fish up to hold it like a trophy when we could commune with the fish and be one with them. I actually think there is a point in time where we could have had real mermaids if only we were nicer. What is that emo? Fish moly. What in God's name is that? Fish net. That's a good email. Is that my email? Do I have fishnet? I do have fishnet. That's a really nice pair of legs. Gotta catch a big one just to hold it by the tail in the picture. Yeah. Okay. Can we? Is there a way to go like I don't know? Is there like a public dating site like fishing photos of dudes on dating websites holding a fish? Why? Oh my god. Okay. Is there like a subreddit for this? Why all the fish pics? Why do so many guys post photos of them with a fish? How many of you have been dating? Probably none of you. White dudes holding fish at Instagram.com. According to anthropologists, white dudes have been photographed holding fish for decades. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. No, I can't show this. I can't show this. But yeah, that is a thing that I've heard before and I've seen. Not because I use the apps, but because I've been shown photos of like people's hauls. Like basically, people treat dating like fishing. It's a little bit weird, but I digress. I've been shown the various hauls that my friends get from dating, and I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of dudes who just post photos of them holding a fish by the tail. To be fair, again, what was that? I saw a bubble. Dory, get out the way. Dory, stop hogging up the line. Dory, you're hogging a line. What is that? Did I catch the dirty bubble? What is this? What the fuck is a dream pearl? Wow, you got a dream pearl. What? I thought it was just a legend. What? Well, I'm not exactly sure what it does. I heard it helps you sleep better, but it might come with some weird side effects. If you want to try it out, I've arranged the extra room for you to sleep in. Check it out in the upgrade menu. Okay, enough chit chat. Let's get back to work. What? Reset the Fisharium, but enter the dream world where you can spend your dream pearls. What the fuck? I thought this was a game about fishing. Yeah, showing fish is just like gym pics. Really, only guys will really appreciate them. I actually do agree. Although, okay, Mod, you're the best person to ask about this. Do you enjoy seeing somebody's gym pictures? Like, do you enjoy the eye candy? She's both a woman who's straight, and she also goes to the gym, so there's a good chance that she might say yes. Any other woman that I know might say no. Because that's the thing that I've always wondered, is like, how true is that? That only the other dudes only other people who enjoy the activity would enjoy and appreciate what they see. Yes, okay. I think I understand why you keep your Instagram private. You perverts. You absolute perverts. What about fish pics in the gym? I think they kick you out for causing a mess. I don't think you've ever... Like, holding a fish... When a fish is dry, it's not nearly as good as you think it is. When a fish is dry, it is actually genuinely disgusting. It's actually one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life. It's as if they've been sucked dry of all the life from their body, and you're holding a husk. We have a shiny clownfish. This is Nemo in Finding Nemo 3 when he swims in nuclear radioactive waste. Why is my partner too shy to share them, says the mod. If you see that, you think, wow, that guy is so cool. Okay, you don't have to lie to people. You can be honest here. You can be honest here. I don't, you can be real about the fact that like it's not as cool as it is. Like it's you don't have to lie to the audience, okay? We're all okay with the truth here. We're strong enough for the truth. Right, chat? We're strong enough to be told that it doesn't matter. But I do agree. Like it is fascinating to think that people will just sort of do that photo and do that pose constantly, and then that is somehow meant to be an attractive thing. Because if you're not into fishing or the gym, to be fair though, what do you show about yourself? Like, fish size doesn't matter, guys. That's a lie. If you think about it, right? At least this is my theory. I've never actually been on dating sites because again, I like met my wife pretty early and like it's I'm all good now. You love when people do the fish pose with your toddler. Did you like it when Michael Jackson did it? Huh? Did you like it when Michael Jackson did it off the balcony? Huh? Oh, now all of a sudden it's a bad thing to do. Oh, now all of a sudden it's no longer funny when Michael Jackson does it. If you know, then you know. IYK, YK. IYK, YK. You know what? I only recently learned CMYMK. No. ICYMI. I only recently learned about ICYMI. And I was like, what the hell is ICYMI? Did MJ fish? For children, yeah. Uh-oh, it's starting to rain. Thank goodness I brought my rain fish charm. What's it for, you ask? Of course, it brings us more fish. Grandpa said that on the rainy days, fish can smell the rain fish charm, even from far away. Shine on, oh great rain fish charm. Yeah, I think about this a lot, but like, when you go on a dating site and you don't represent yourself honestly, is there a point to being on the dating site? Like, if you don't show your hobbies on the dating site, and your hobbies include going to the gym, then what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, are you really being honest with your future partner? I don't know if you are. I would feel like you're being dishonest to yourself, too. And it's like, it makes sense then why people post photos with their fish, holding the fish by the tail, much like the mod sees people doing it to babies. Mod, where are you seeing these things? You can answer truthfully. Chris Hansen is just waiting inside the other room. And it's funny because we deride the fish holders, but we don't deride the people who show off their Magic the Gathering cards. But, like, they're both the same people, in my mind. They're both people who enjoy their hobbies, right? But yeah, I do find it funny. So, the modern day parent, can fish smell? I wonder if they could. Do you think they can like clean sperm from the sewer water? Like, you know how we recycle water to put back into our drinking water, right? And then we pour some of that water back into the ocean too to make sure that the levels stay good. Like, is there a point in time like could they clean the sperm that inevitably ends up in your toilet after you come and you have to like take a piss, right? And then could like if that gets out there, could there be a fish that smells the sperm and then tries to eat it? So many questions for like a health sense. So many questions for a water sanitation worker. You've never seen a gamer post a dating pic site with them in front of a PC. Okay, but now that I think about it, that's funny. I feel like we should. But also, I feel like you're outing yourself because what do you mean you've never seen somebody post a dating pic? A dating site pic. You would only say that if you've been seeing a lot of dating site pictures. What are you doing? I've known you and your boyfriend for a long time. What are you doing? Or is this before you met your boyfriend? Were you trying to find the gamers? In which case, you were looking too early. Gaming back in your day, you know, because she's old. She's like very old. Back in your day, was seen as a very, very sort of like bad activity. Like it was seen as an activity. It was seen in the same light that people who like went to satanic rituals were seen. Like it was seen as if it was seen as a dirty part of society that you shouldn't do. So I think the problem isn't that you didn't see it. I think the problem is that society wasn't ready for it. I think society wasn't ready for the gaming photos in front of the PCs. Because look at this. You bet that I was the biggest gamer back then. I was. And I can't believe you used it almost like a slur. But I was. What's funny though is that I never took photos of gaming stuff. I actually used to never take any photos. All the photos that I ever have when I was younger, as like a teenager up until like a young adult, was all from my friends. All the photos of me are from my wife now. 99% of my photos are of animals. I love seeing random animals, and I love seeing my animals, my dogs. That's why my Instagram is entirely my dog, and that's why my personal photos are entirely of birds. There's something funny about just seeing birds or like fish or just like. You ever see a duck? I have a funny recording of a duck where me and my wife are just staring at them, and then they stop, and then they look at us, and then they walk away faster. I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, so back then you weren't able to do photos of you standing in front of a PC because it wasn't cool. And then there was a huge culture shift with this video. There was a massive culture shift with this video. I don't even know if this is the original sound of the video, but let's just... This is the Henry Cavill PC build video? How come every single one has a different soundtrack? Why is every single one a different soundtrack? Up until this moment, I think you could not have... Why is every single one a different soundtrack? Can I get the original? Up until this moment, it did not look nearly as cool, and I still posit that it doesn't look nearly as cool. It only works because Henry Cavill is a disgustingly handsome person. Like, even if he wasn't jacked, like let's say his arms were skinnier, he would still be a very handsome looking dude. He just has a very naturally classical handsome look about his face and about his demeanor that like carries through, right? And so up until this point, it would have been seen as a travesty, but past this point, this was the hottest shit that you've ever seen. Game. Henry Cavill changed the game. Exactly. He changed it forever. You should get your boyfriend to do it because he's actually jacked, right? I think if you get your boyfriend to do it, it'd be funny. He could do like a Henry Cavill-esque video. Get him to do it topless though, so that he maximizes views. Is it YouTube.com? Topless building PC. Naked PC build. No. Topless muscular while building PC. Topless muscular building PC video. Muscle building nude woman porn video. Sorry. I don't think my search terms are really good. I don't think Google understood what I was trying to find. I don't think Google understood what I was trying to find in terms of content. Woo-wee. You I can't even read this without laughing. I can't even read this message without laughing. You heard? You have to build it naked or you mess up the motherboard or something. Holy shit, that's good. Woo! I think someone just wanted to see you naked. I think somebody just wanted to see you naked. You don't have to be naked. There's other solutions that you can wear that do the same thing. I think they just wanted to see you naked. Whoever told you that just wanted to see you butt-ass naked. We're on the open waters now. Woo! I heard that there are some big fish in this area. I can't wait to see what fish we can catch here. Let's go! Do you think Mango on her fish has internet? Do you think she has like wireless internet data? I think Mango on her boat is watching videos of Henry Cavill building a PC while naked, by the way, to prevent to save the motherboard from breaking. As whoever told you that just wanted to see you naked. Like I want you to take into. Do you remember their name? Keep in mind who they were. If it's your boyfriend, it's good. If it's somebody else, they were trying to hit on you, and you just didn't know it because you're too innocent and you just don't know these things. You just don't know these things. You didn't know that they wanted to see you naked because you don't have to be naked to go and build your PC. But it would be funny though. Like think about, imagine a Linus Tech Tips video where all of LMG is naked. For every single video because like that's the only way to build a PC. Like imagine if that was the only way that we knew in society to build a PC without it short circuiting, right? Imagine that's the only piece of technology that we had was to go completely naked. That would be hilarious to me. I think you're onto something. I think we all collectively should run a PC building shop where we all get naked. This is not because I want to see you naked, it's for comedy. I swear to God. I don't want to see you naked, I just want to laugh. But sorry, that sounds mean. Because that implies that I'm laughing at your naked body. Everybody looks good naked, but I want to laugh. And it's way funnier when you build a PC naked. That should be a Where is it? Okay, I'm going to post a video where I build a PC naked on my OnlyFans in 3 years. Perfect. I think that's gonna be a hit. You know, oh, you can buy a piece. You can buy the PC from me. That's genius. That's genius. It's like selling. Wait a minute. It's like selling bath water, but you don't have to take a bath, and you can make more money because you build a PC, and people will be happier because it's a PC instead of bath water that you can't drink because it doesn't taste that good. I'm not saying that I know from experience, but it's better. And then you can get both the gooners who pay for the video, and you can get the gamer. You get both G's. You get both G's of the G unit. You can get the G unit by doing two things at once. Two fish at once. Wow. We're on to something here. I think we're on to something here. I think we've just hit gold. And I think we're gonna have to... We have to workshop it a little bit, because I don't know what PC to build, but I think it is worth it. And although I need to say this, I do sweat more than the average person. I do sweat more than the average person. So, it might be a little messy. Do any of you sweat from your hands, by the way? Like, I sweat from my hands a lot. This is a weird thing to say, but like, it's only something that my mother and I have. Everybody else in the family does not sweat from their hands. My sister, she's always like, your hands are so sweaty. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's because I don't know. And she's like, you're just like our mom. And I was like, yeah, well, I don't know. She gave me the bad genes. She spared me, I think, so now that I'm 30, I think she spared me from the bald gene. Because my brother went bald when he was roughly around like 28. Like that was when he started going bald, right? So I think she spared me from the bald genes by giving me her luscious hair genes. But I think she cursed me with sweaty hands. Everyone quiet? I got the shiny. Oh, but yeah, that was some funny stuff. Just imagine you have no clue how to build a PC, and then you're asking your gamer friend, but you're oblivious to their feelings, so you don't know that they're really into you, right? And so you ask them, and they're like, yeah, actually, to build a PC, you have to get really naked. Do you want me to help you? It's like, no, man, it's okay, man. I don't need a PC. Actually, someone else is building me a PC, and then they go, oh, okay, yeah, it's cool. No worries, you want like a part list or something? And then you will go, what's a part? And then it's only years later when you go on Twitch chat and you talk in my chat that you realize, oh, they were trying to hit on you. Like they were just trying to like see you naked. And if you liked them, then maybe that's a good thing. If you didn't like them, then that's a bad thing, right? But either way, they shot their shot and you didn't even know. That's funny. What the fuck was that? I saw a star. Dodge. Oh, it's weird. Oh, it's so weird. I can't imagine being that person who tried to convince you that you had to build a PC naked. You know what's crazy though, Ashley? Like, imagine you turn on the fan of the PC and it starts to flap around inside the wind. I think it might feel kind of good. Because usually when you test the fan to make sure that it works, you don't really feel it, right? Like it's hard to really appreciate how cold those fans get because there's too many layers of clothing in the way between you and the fan. But if you're naked, you can just feel it. Let's enter the dreamland. I feel like I'm in a Twilight Zone from just this chat alone. Increase customer min multiplier. Oh my god, there's level up. Increase Dream Pearl appearance chance by 30 to 60. Increase base customer per minute. I think I need this money so I can quickly go into this dream world. Increase all fish starting level. Increase base max fishing. It's 4% of the total tree? How large is this tree that I have to zoom out? You will not be able to spend your Dream Pearl. Yes. So, does Mango know that I went back in time? Mango? Who is talking to me? Mem. Who's talked to me? There's dialogue. Mango? Mango? What? Are you... Mango? Are you okay? Mango! I think she's dead. This is going to be a very addictive game. But the problem is that today is a very long day with many things to do. And so I'm going to have to say goodbye to this game. But I think this is a great style of fishing game because you get just enough fishing that you get to go into it. It's an idle game, so it's easy to do while you're watching videos or when you want your brain to like turn off, right? And it's actually kind of fun to push for levels in the same way that doing drugs is, because I don't know how to explain this to you, but the dopamine that you get from getting higher and higher numbers, you can't seem to get away from it. Math? Can I say something about math? Math is fundamentally addictive. Math was created by crack cocaine addicts who decided to create a system by which we would live our lives and be addicted to the ever-changing state of the world, encapsulated in a single scribbled line on a metallic sheet of paper called a calculator.